Carson. He was born in 1994, and we lived in Pelham. He grew up there playing baseball and golf, and he was musical. And even when he was like just crawling, I would be in the kitchen and I would set the pots and pans out and give him 2 wooden spoons and kind of put him in like a drum set up, and he would sit there and play drums, on the pots and pans while I was cooking. That's how I entertained him. One day he came in complaining about pain in his leg, went to have it checked out, and sure enough he had osteosarcoma. My son has cancer. And so, how am I going to face this? How am I going to do this? We battled 1 week shy of a year, and Carson didn't make it. So he, as I say, he moved on to heaven. Carson's dad and I had a conversation at one point with the doctors about organ donation, and we were able to make that donation of his corneas.
I was getting ready for church, and I just gotten out of the tub, and I went to get a tank top. I had my bras and tank tops. It was a rental house, so my husband and I were sharing a closet like about that big, and to save space, I would hang them on binder rings. So I went to yank one off. Then it comes, I yanked it really hard, and when it came off, so did the ring, and it opened up and it sliced my eye from 12 o'clock down to 6 o'clock, straight down the middle. They did surgery that night at about 10 o'clock, and they closed it up. And then a few weeks later, I saw Dr. Parker and Dr. Morris, and they did the cornea transplant. Today, after almost 2 years, I'm back to painting, I'm back to creating. We've moved, so I'm back to, in my next life, I'd like to be an interior designer. I'd love to be Joanna Gaines. But I'm back to doing those things that keep me even keeled and keep me happy.
It just always has been a great source of joy for me in iBanking to see talking to a donor family in one of Kim's darkest times of losing a loved one, but then giving her the opportunity to see that hope in that dark time, to have Kim receive a cornea to then provide the gift of sight. Again, maybe a little bit part of her dark moment too by receiving this trauma, and then having the ability to see again a week later. It's amazing to be part of that process.
You could all imagine if you were going blind or had the potential to go blind, and then you had your sight restored. It's almost potentially like having your life restored, where you were once on the path toward death, perhaps, and now you're on the path toward life with better sight.
2 people were blessed with the gift of sight from Carson's gift, and that just, this touches my heart to know that 2 people that their lives were changed. Because in my opinion, Carson changed so many lives already, but not in a way like that. And I think it's so incredible that this is a permanent change, that their lives probably will never be the same.
I don't know the story behind them donating their loved ones' organs, but it totally changed. It totally changed my life. And if it gives them any comfort whatsoever to know that their gift is not only appreciated, I'm being a good steward too, taking care of my sight, the sight that I have left, doing exactly what the doctors have ordered me to do. But I just don't know how I could thank them enough. If it gives them any comfort knowing what a difference it made, huge, huge difference.
For Advancing Sight would be focused on purpose. We are making sure that we are purposeful in everything we do, if that's doing the recoveries, if that's doing interviews, if that's on an elevator and someone asks me quickly what I do. I'm focused on my purpose, and my purpose is to provide that gift of sight.